Alright, these are the tools that we're going to be using. Got a pair of pliers, some pry tools, drill, multimeter, soldering iron, solder, knife, electrical tape, wire cutters, wire strippers, Phillips screwdriver, LED work light, and obtain soldering iron. In today's video, I'm installing a remote start in a 2007 Honda Accord. I will also be showing you how I find vehicle wiring information and which bypass to use on each vehicle that I work on. So this is the 2007 Honda Accord. Here I'm going to search the wiring information. Just go to Google search, type in car alarm wiring, and if you scroll down, the Bulldog security and also Commando car alarms are my two go-tos. So we go to Honda Accord 2007, and this information is the wiring inside the vehicle that I'll be hooking up to. You know, each car is going to be a little bit different. So now I'm going to look for the bypass, and I use Flashlogic. So I'm just going to put it up here, Flashlogic.com. Again, we're going to put in the vehicle information. And these are the different options. So for an aftermarket unit, I will typically use this one or this one, the FLCAN or the FLDL1. So I'm going to show you the products that I'm going to install in this car today. This is the Audiovox APSRS3Z, and then the Flashlogic FLDL1. You can see here it's for the 2007 Honda Accord. And then to get the wiring information for this module, click on Download Guide. And then you'll scroll down, we'll find the vehicle we're working on. It tells us our installation type is number 1. These are all the items that it will cover on this vehicle. So the one that I question a lot is this tachometer output. It says it's covered. We'll see how that turns out when we're actually installing it. So we'll scroll down some more. This gives us the information as to where to find the wire, what pin in what connector, and the color of each wire. Scroll down some more, and this shows us how the wires are going to be attached from the module to the car. And then at the bottom is our programming. Alright, now to the installation. Alright, so most of our wiring is going to be here, under this cover, and here, behind here. So we just need to see what's going to take to get this panel off and then this panel. So we have a Phillips screw there, and I think it's just clips after that, and then I believe these are also Phillips. So we can either use a screwdriver or we can use a drill, whichever you prefer. Alright, the brake switch is easy to get to. Top of the fuse box is right here. Looks like all of our ignition wires are actually right here. I'll verify that, and maybe we'll just make our connections here to keep all our work right here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the vehicle wiring. I'm going to verify the wires. It says white is our constant 12 volt. So if you've never used the multimeter, one end is going to go to ground since we're testing for DC voltage. So just find a piece of metal that you know is ground, and then okay, I've got white is our constant 12 volts. The next one, ignition, says black and yellow. So to test that, we will ground one lead, put the other lead on the wire that we want to test, and then turn the key to ignition. The first one is accessory, second one is ignition. We're good there. And we're going to be doing that again here in a second. Okay, accessory, black and red. Move it to that pin. Now this should turn on with the first key turn. Okay, so that's a second ignition wire. So we'll need that one as well. And then white and red. Alright. Turn it on. There we go. And the last one, black and white, is going to be our starter. And same with the others, we're just going to put the probe in there. And then I'm just looking for a big voltage spike when I hit the start. There we go. So this is going to make it nice and convenient because I can just unclip that whole clip, have full access to these wires, and be good. Alright, the next one I want to find, since we're really close, is going to be the brake wire. And it's white and black at the brake switch pedal. This right here, and it's pretty simple to test for as well. Again, you need to ground your negative probe, go to the wire that we believe it is, and now we're going to watch. There we go. Alright, so we know that one. And we need parking lights. Red and black, top of the fuse box. Okay. So it's probably hard for you to see, but I found the pin. And there we go. So those are the standard remote start wires. The rest of the wires are going to be wires for the remote start bypass. Alright, what I've decided to do is go ahead and get all the remote start wires hooked up, and then I will switch over to the remote start bypass and essentially install it as a secondary unit, a standalone. Normally I try to do it all at one time, but I think it'll make for a cleaner installation and just be better in the end.